Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche, Kennels in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I'm so excited to introduce finally a beautiful Cavachon boy, tricolor Cavachon boy, born July 31st from Lydia and Spurgeon. He has been showing off his personality the last couple weeks, and so we know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 777. 7 being that he is dependent, he's very friendly, he loves to be with people, he follows you around, anybody and everybody. He's not the most dependent puppy in his litter, so he can handle being by himself a little bit better. He's not as needy or as clingy. On the activity scale, he is outgoing, but he's not the most outgoing puppy in his litter. He's 6 or 7 out of 10 on the activity scale, so he's a little bit calmer than some of his siblings, but he's not calm. He's not lazy or laid back. He does have energy. He will play. His tail is a motor. It wags all the time. And then on the confidence scale, he is very confident. This is one of the most confident litters that we have had. The trainers have already told me this is projected to be probably the best Cavachon litter we've ever had when it comes to training, because they're all confident. They act much older than their age. They're showing intelligence, and so we're very excited about it. Size-wise, his mom is 10 pounds, his dad is 15 pounds. Our best guess, he's going to be 12 to 14 pounds right there middle of the road, which is very small for a Cavachon. And the one thing that makes him extremely unique, this is our first tricolor Cavachon litter, and he's the most unique looking Cavachon tricolor. He has all the tricolor points, so he has the white on his chest, the white on the tip, and he has the brown. But one thing that makes him unique, and I don't know if the videos or the pictures will show it, he has almost a brown gray undercoat, and then his tips are black, but it's almost like a gray. I don't know, it reminds me a little bit of like a wolf color. It's a very unique. Then he has his little almost raccoon eyes. He has almost gray around his eyes and around both of his eyes. He is absolutely stunning. We've never seen this color in a Cavachon, and we promise you we'll be doing this a lot more. We love the look. It's probably the favorite look that we've ever produced, and so Spurgeon will definitely be used again in the future, because this is just an absolutely stunning Cavachon litter. Now, he's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, which is October 23rd. The second training level is Canine College, our most popular training program. That's training till 16 weeks of age, which is November 20th. Now, it's the most popular training program because they have all of their shots, so you don't have to quarantine them. The second reason is their potty training is twice as good. And the biggest reason is their obedience commands. They grow the most between the ages of 10 and 16 weeks of age. So their obedience commands are up to 3 times better at 16 weeks than they are at 12 weeks. The third training program is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is right around Christmas, December 18th. And the fourth training level is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age, which is January 31st. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Lydia and Spurgeon. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize each of the parents. There's 2 things that make us different from any other breeder of Cavachons in the world. The first thing is the quality of our parents. Both parents were imported in from Europe and come from generations of show champions and health clearances. And so they're the best of Cavaliers and of Bichon Frises. I don't know of any other breeder that even comes close to having the quality of the Bichon Frises and the Cavaliers that we have. The second thing that makes us very unique is our Puppy Training Institute. Every one of our puppies receive at least 250 hours of training. What I'd like to do now is to summarize the training and show off some of our graduates, our normal graduates that have graduated the program. Now, obviously we can't show him off because he's just starting training, but we can show off. We've trained over 700 puppies in this program over the last 15 years. And if you want to see what the puppies look like at the different training levels, go to our Puppy Training Institute page. There I go into detail about every training program, and then we show off 12-week-olds in the Puppy Academy video, and then 16-week-olds in the Canine College, and all the way up to 8 months of age, and you can learn all about the program. But right now, we'll summarize the program, and I'll come back and let you know what you need to do if you want to reserve Mr. Gray. Our Puppy Training Institute is one of the most extensive training programs I have ever seen offered by a breeder. In this program, we work in 4 core areas. Now, there's some things that we have a hard time showing you, but the things that we can show you, we're going to show you right now. The first area that's very visible is outside training. part of that outside training, the big part of that is walking on a leash. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love to step in front of you or step behind you. In our walking on a leash, we train them to walk on our left side. As you can see, they're trained that when we stop walking, they automatically sit. That's called the auto sit. They don't pull, they don't tug. They respond extremely well with correction. Also part of outside training, it's a little bit harder to show, is car training, and when the weather's warm, we do swim training. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. One thing that makes us unique is every one of our trainers, our obedience trainers, are certified dog trainers, been training dogs for years. They're professionals and they know what they're doing. And so these puppies receive hundreds of hours of training, and a big part of that is obedience training. And in obedience training, they work on the commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, and kennel. So we're going to show you your puppy, this puppy, in doing all the commands. Now, they're able to do, we work with hand signals only, we work with the training lead only, we work with the words only. So we get them to master their commands. Obviously, the more they're in training, the better they're going to do. For example, a 12-week-old is going to be about 20% of their training potential, whereas a 6-month-old is about 80%. So they will get much better and better the older they get. So we're going to show you all the commands of sit, down, stay, come, place is to jump up on the Krondicott, and that's a wonderful command, something you'll want to continue on. You'll want to buy the Krondicott so you can transfer the training. And then kennel, we say the word kennel and they go into the kennel on their own volition. Now, there's a couple other areas that's a little bit more difficult to show you. One of them is house training. That's where we train them not to potty in the house. We train them not to jump up on us, not to jump up on furniture. We train them not to chew things in the house they shouldn't chew on. We also train them to sleep at night in their crate, not to bark in their crate, to eat in their crate. And so that's part of house training. And then the last area that we work on is socialization. And that's where we work on them bonding with you. That's probably the biggest concern we get. People worry about getting a puppy at 6 months or 8 months old. Will they bond with you? The answer is yes, because we socialize them. They're worked with 20-something odd people that work here, and then they're also socialized. They're taken on field trips. They're socialized with loud sounds, things that can cause some fear, like showers and hair dryers and the television and the vacuum cleaner. All those things are what we work on in our training program. Now, if you're interested in Mr. Gray, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took of him. Right above his most recent pictures are his prices for each of the training levels. Now, some people have a hard time finding the prices. So in this video, we're going to show you where the prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video are not necessarily his prices. To find his prices, you do need to look at his page. And then right below this video is a link that says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Mr. Gray of Lydia and Spurgeon's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.